My name is Jose Trujillo. I'm a fine art artist, and I'm coming to you from my art studio to talk to you today about a series of videos that I'm going to do about one of my favorite artists, and that is Vincent van Gogh. Um, he's he's a very interesting artist. Interesting, not in the again, not in the sense of intellectually interesting, but I believe he's very uh, his paintings touch deeper than the intellectual. You know, they go deeper, and let's go at it. I wanted to show you this print right here by Van Gogh, the olive trees. So let's see if you can see it here, with yellow sky and sun. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this was painted in 1889, and this is one of the um, many paintings that he did of olive trees. Of course, he's a very prolific artist, and he happened to do this ones. This is by, also I want to state, this is not in any way an academic lecture. I'm not planning on doing that. If you want to find out about Van Gogh, I mean, you can just Google it, Wikipedia or whatever. But these are just my thoughts and my feelings from an artist's point of view on this painting. This is one of the, I mean, like I mentioned, one of my favorite artists. But the reason why I love this painting so much is because in his style, in his known style, I guess, of being able to capture color and texture in a very, very different way. I mean, nobody was doing this at his time. I mean, people were, everybody was kind of using the side of the brush, like I don't know if like Monet, if you see some of those artists, or a very light texture, very light texture used by Renoir as well. It was more like what they used to call sfumato back in the Renaissance, I guess. I think Da Vinci was the one who started using that. Not the term, but the style of painting, which was kind of like thin layers over layers, you know, wet on dry layers of paint, wet paint on dry layers. You know, they would go out and paint and then let it dry, and then come back again, and then retouch it, and that would create a very, very smoky. By the way, that's what sfumato is supposed to mean. It's a very smoky effect. But Monet used to use that with the side of the brush. He used to get away with it really nicely. From my observations as an artist, I don't think that he would go out and necessarily paint. Although he did that many times, paint in a single shot. But many of his paintings, based on my observation, is that he would go paint, take the painting back, come back the next day at the same time, but when the sun or the light was in the same, you know, intensity. And do it again, and just do it multiple times. Van Gogh, I don't believe that he did that very much. And, you know, maybe some scholars could say he did, or, you know, art teachers, whatever. But from an artist's point of view, I don't think he did that very much. I think he went at it, and he stayed there, you know, and he was like dot 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 till he finished the piece. And maybe he did. Go back. Some places look where it's dry, and then he applied more, but it doesn't seem that to be the case very much. It seems more like he went out and he finished it in one shot. You know, at least this is my observation. But anyways, I don't want to take you out from the painting. But this painting. I mean, I could picture this cat. You know, having a lot of issues with his thoughts all day. You know, he was, I believe, hospitalized at a mental institution, I think by his own will. And I could just see this cat right here, you know, having this struggle. And this is the only place where he can rest, painting, you know. And I could picture him outside, you know, looking at these long shadows. You know, the shadows look like they're either early in the morning, or they're like evening shadows, you know. But I could just see him in each brushstroke finding rest, you know, from his mind. It is my observation, my belief that he painted in this way so that he could be sucked into the painting. I think he enjoyed the fact that Impressionism had a lot of pointillist delivery. You know, the pointillism is when they use the brush and then just do a bunch of points of color, dots of color. Many artists did it, Seurat, but some of them didn't do so much pointillism. It wasn't until post-impressionism, this after the Impressionists, which, I mean, this guy's considered somewhat of an impressionist, but also he was like the movement of the post-impressionist era. You could see all the little dots. I don't know if you can appreciate it here. All the little, you know, they're not necessarily dots, but they're like little paint strokes. How he created the piece entirely, and you know, I don't think this guy was looking at the scene and thinking, from a, like many artists tend to do, from a very scientific point of view, you know, like well, it's lighter over there, it's darker over here. Certainly you see some of that, like in the mountains, you can see the background, but the mountains seem to be as light as the shadow in the front. I mean, it's not scientific. What this is that he's painting his emotions away. In my opinion, he goes there. I could just picture this guy, you know, in the middle of this olive trees, and just painting his emotions away, trying to find rest. And in each brushstroke, he's feeling better, and he's feeling better because he stops thinking. I love these paintings, and this is one of my favorite ones, and I just wanted to share that with you here. My name is Jose Trujillo, and I'm a fine art artist. Thank you so much for watching.